You know, I've been able to turn some chakras around. Some people who came to me were considered lunatics. They were from the madhouse. And what I did was I used my feet, that's why you pray to the feet of the Guru. The feet have the power to change the chakra around. So I used my feet to change it. I can't give you the details, but it did, and the person, the lunacy was gone. He was not mad again anymore. So it can be cured as well. So when you say Om Namah Shivaya, you're asking for your chakra to be tuned up, for it to move upward, right? The sexual energy moves downward, but the chakra energy moves upward. So what happens now is that when you become a yogi and you are older and you don't want to get married and you don't want to have a married life and so on, then you turn the sexual energy upward and it comes to the head instead of going down. So that's what happens in yogis. That's why they never get prostate problem. Because they turn the energy upward and then they don't need to have a wife anymore. Because that means that the energy is controlled. They're controlled by the chakras. So when I take the coconut and I put it on your back or put it on your navel, it's because in the umbilical cord or section, that is the opening to the chakra. When the mother feeds the baby, take out anything from your chakra, I put it in your navel, the coconut, and pull it out. So that's what I do when I use the coconut to cure your problems and so on, is because you're cleaning the chakra. Right? So there are very few people who knows about chakras. For example, when you go to the Santeria, they'll take an egg and they'll put it there, and then they'll break the egg and they'll say, look, there's something in there. But that doesn't work, because that doesn't absorb. You can't use something like an animal fat to absorb the chakra. Chakra is very pure. Or you go to the voodoo people, they'll give you the blood and so on. All of this nonsense, all this magical. It's only going to help you maybe 10%. The real way to control the chakra is what the ancient Hindus have found out, which is the mantra. The mantra is to control the chakra. So when you get your name from your mom, your mother gives you the name, and they also, that is the chakra transferring energy to your chakra. And so that's why the names are very important. If you tune the chakra, that's where all the meditation goes. Depending on the mantra, that's why some people think that having one mantra is going to cure all the problems. That's not true. It's like eating beans and rice every day. It's the same thing every day, beans and rice, beans and rice. You're not going to get the other nutrition. So that's why every mantra applies to a different chakra. So the love chakra, which is called the Muladhara chakra, that's the first chakra, is the most troublesome chakra. It is the most hardest chakra to deal with, which is located in the private area. It can make you break your marriage. It can make you make your marriage. It can make you have a better life. You can have a love life. You can have bliss. Because of love, also you can destroy people. You can hate people. Because of all of that. So the Muladhara chakra is a very strong chakra. The first chakra. So if you look carefully there on that board, the first chakra, which is the bottom chakra at the bottom there, which is called Muladhara, is the private area. When you meet your guru, when you meet your Swami, that is the first chakra that starts to work. That is the connection between you and the Guru. So that chakra is where it controls love for that Guru. Now, after that, you meet the Guru and you start your meditation, and you go to the temple and you start your work and everything. Then the next chakra comes into play, which is, if you notice, there are two on each side. There are one on each side. There's one, number 8, it says, and there's the other one is number 6. You see that? Okay. The number 6 one rules all your ego things. Ego and lust, enemies, your pride, your sickness, your health. Everything is ruled by the number 6. And guess what the number 8 rules? Death. Rules death. One word. Death. Murder. Death. So now, which way are you going to go? Which way is your chakra going to move? Now here's what happens. When you meet the Guru, the chakra can move both ways, depending on the Guru. If it's a wise Guru, a wise teacher, then he's going to make you go to 6 and move that way, which is a positive way, because first he's going to remove your health problem, he's going to remove the diseases, he's going to remove your ego, he's going to remove all your lust and pride and so on. All the bad qualities of life. Ignorance and everything is all moved. But if you don't have the right Guru and the right teacher, it's going to go the other way. And so the other way now will take you into death, which is, what is death? Death is not when you stop breathing. Death is court problems, imprisonment, accidents, hospitals, lying in a bed in a hospital, can't able to walk, no feet, no hands, all that is death. Unhappiness, no money. So that is where now most people, when they come to the temple, the first thing that happens is they start to have problems. You ever notice that? As soon as they start going to church, they start to have problems. And then people says, boy, why you go to church? You have so many problems. And then you say to yourself, oh, wait a minute. Since I met the Swami, I have more problems. That happens a lot. Or since I met the Swami, things are not going right, So, one guy comes to see me, and he says that since he met me, he lost his job, lost his lover, he lost everything. I said, okay, were you having problems with your lover? He said, yes. I said, were you having problems with your job? He said, yes. He says, okay, good, you're going to have a new job now. Okay? So, that's what happened. Now, he has two choices at that moment. He can say the Swami is no good, and the Guru is no good. I'm going to do it my way. That's when he goes into the 8. The death. Or he can say, I'm going to listen to the Swami, I'm going to give up my ego, I'm going to leave it to him. I'm going to leave it to God and let him guide me through.